We're told from the start that Xehanort is the mastermind, the architect of darkness, the man who set the entire Kingdom Hearts saga in motion. And yeah, he believes that too. But what if it was never true? What if the entire time Xehanort wasn't a player at all? What if he was just a pawn? Let's lay this out. Every version of Xehanort's plans fail. He grows up on Destiny Islands dreaming of other worlds, and when he finally gets out, what happens? He becomes a Keyblade wielder, trains at Scala at Kylum, and gets sucked into ideology wars with his best friend Ericus. Already he's echoing a pattern he doesn't realise he's trapped in. And then he splits himself. Heartless, Nobody, Terra Xehanort, Apprentice Xehanort, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness, Xemnas. A literal mess of fragments trying to force Kingdom Hearts into being. All of it collapses. And even when he assembles the real Organisation 13, that fails too. Sora wins. Again. You'd think a mastermind would have mastered something. But the truth is he never achieves his goal. Not once. And that's important because if Xehanort was really in control of the game, why does he lose every single round? Let's go back to that chessboard. In Kingdom Hearts 3 we see a young Xehanort and Ericus play. At first it looks symbolic, but it's not just a metaphor, it's foreshadowing. The board changes, the rules shift. Ericus makes a move Xehanort doesn't expect, and suddenly the game isn't over. New pieces enter. The future isn't set. But here's the kicker. Xehanort isn't just reacting on the board, he's doing that in the narrative too. Young Xehanort literally gets his plan from a version of him that's already lived it. That's not a strategy. That's recursion. He is running a playbook that he didn't even write. And this brings us to something that really seals the deal. The character files don't include any of Xehanort's Dark Road backstory. None of it. You know, the part where he talks to the Master of Masters, the part where we understand what shaped him, the tragedy, the loneliness, the manipulation, gone. Now, don't get me wrong, the character files does include some Union Cross stuff. We get stuff about Ventus, Streliza, even Donald and Goofy, but somehow none of Xehanort's formative art makes the cut. And that's not just a weird oversight, that's deliberate narrative silence. Even within the canon, the official character compendium, Xehanort is being erased. He doesn't even get one unified entry. He's chopped up into bits. Apprentice Xehanort, Master Xehanort, Young Xehanort. But not whole. Maleficent gets more pages than those sections do. Pete gets more. Dark Riku, Luxford, Vexen. Ericus doesn't even get an entry. He's just a footnote in Scala ad Kylum. They're not documenting a mastermind, they're documenting a failed experiment. So what if Xehanort wasn't running the game, then who was? Well, we've talked about this before, but the answer seems pretty clear. The Master of Masters. He's the only one with true foresight. He sees everything through the Keyblade's eye. He literally disappears from time and space, only to re-emerge exactly when he needs to. And who ends up carrying his will? Not Lucio, not the foretellers, it's Xehanort. From childhood to death, Xehanort's journey mirrors the Master of Masters' plan. Golden eyes, obsession with balance, willingness to fracture his own heart for a higher cause. Was Xehanort ever truly free, or was he groomed from the beginning to fail, just so that the next phase could begin? Xehanort isn't the villain we thought he was. He's not the mastermind, he's a mechanism. A man who believed he could change fate only to realise he was just another part of someone else's prophecy. And when you really look at it, his story ends in pity, not power. His legacy is a failure. His reward is oblivion. He thought he was a player, but he was just the opening move.